What is going on, guys? I'm Cinco and welcome back to another video. Today we have another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. This is from a while back because I haven't played Ghost in a long time, and I wanted this to be some Super Mario 3D World gameplay, but I'm not really sure what the content ID claims are, and if I have to take the video down, I wouldn't be very happy just because there's some Nintendo gameplay. I don't even know what the content ID claims. That's why I've been pretty inactive for the past week or two. No, not 2 weeks. It's been like a week. I've been trying to figure out what this content stuff is because I don't know what I'm going to be able to upload or not upload because I have all these games. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload them now. So it's pretty confusing in my opinion. YouTube, I don't even know what they're doing. They don't release anything. They don't say anything about it. They just say content ID claims, and then they don't tell us the details of it, and then it's just the YouTubers who have to find out. So that's really stupid in my opinion, but I think that Nintendo has still got they still have it. I think I misjudged them. I think the Wii U, I think I judged it a little too quickly in my last video, and it took me to watch the Mario Kart 8 and the Super Smash Bros. The new Super Smash Bros. Game. Both those trailers. I had to watch those to really get them back in my head. And one, it seems a little weird that it's taken me a year and a half to to release those games, and then release shit Nintendo games like Nintendo Land, and then the Mario Wii U game wasn't that good either. It was okay, but it wasn't that great. Especially 3D World's amazing. I love that game so much. It's a really, really good game. If they released that game instead of Nintendo Land at launch, or tried, like, I don't why can't you just push to make that your launch title instead of Nintendo Land? Because Nintendo Land was it's not a bad game, but it's boring, and you could play it within three hours, and then that's it. That's like, oh, okay, there's nothing else in the game. And it was $60. It's a $60 game, so that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. Look amazing, and Super Mario 3D World is a great game. It's so much fun. It's like the perfect Nintendo game right there. But I think they made a huge mistake to release. They had an advantage over Microsoft and Sony because they had a year ahead of them before they released their consoles. So they had that opportunity to be the number one selling device again, like the Wii, but they didn't take it, and it was a big mistake. But I hope that that it's just not gonna be like all these games, great Nintendo games, releasing at once, and then another year of silence and like no games at all. Because for the first year, some games came out at launch. Like they had a decent launch lineup for the Wii U, but then after that, there was not much. There were like a few months where it was completely silent. Like before Wind Waker came out, what did we have? We had like the Wonderful 101. No way I was gonna buy that. And then that was pretty much it. And it was really, really, really quiet. And that's what really brought the Wii U sales down, because the launch was decent. It wasn't the best, but because of all the titles that they had at launch, it did pretty good. And then they didn't have the third-party support, which wasn't too surprising. I don't know why they didn't foresee that coming, and that's why they didn't get a lot of sales. Now that they're getting more first-party support, which is what they're known for, which is why people even buy these consoles. They're not going to buy the Wii U to play like Call of Duty on it. I don't even know why I do that. I bought the Wii U for Mario and Zelda games, and then they barely release any titles. I'm really excited for these games. Mario Kart and like Super Smash Bros. These look incredible. I'm excited. So I think that the Wii U is not doomed. I think that now we have to wait another few months, and then once those games are released, once they have like Smash Bros. Out, they have all these things out. It's kind of like how the 3DS worked. Once the 3DS came out, they had a decent launch, and then for like a few months it was completely quiet and no one bought it. Then they dropped the price, which the Wii U did, and then they released all these great games. Like they had they had Super Mario 3D Land, they had Pokemon X and Y that just came out. They had tons of games. I don't remember all of them right now. And then the sales for the 3DS are doing great. So I think they're probably trying to do the same thing they did for the 3DS, because that worked out. So why can't it work for a home console? It seems like a reasonable plan. I see it happening, and I hope that the Wii U does well, because the support for it has been pretty good. Nintendo has always been good about caring about their consumers. Unlike many companies, they care about what they think, and that's why they aren't releasing crap games. and that makes a lot of sense to me. They drop the price, they listen, and I really like that about Nintendo, and they're my favorite company. So I hope they do well. I really appreciate all they've done, and continuing franchises and not making Mario a sellout game that's the same thing every year, because it's not. Mario is different every time. I really like about that, so I hope Nintendo does well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Leave a like rating if you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.